Okay, section 7.3 is looking at another type of drawing for a three-dimensional object, and it's called a one-point perspective drawing. Taking a look at this, the try these is just a little bit of a review. So what object has these views? And it says draw a freehand sketch of the object. So remember, we did this in the last section. So we've got the top there. We've got the front. So basically, we're going to sketch it as if it was on isometric paper. So we'll do the diagonal for the front there. It's a triangle, kind of like that. And the right side is a big rectangle. So then it would be actually like a parallelogram. So that's one way of showing it. And then there you can see that it's got the closest from looking at the top, that's the closest. So it's a solid line, and then it's a rectangle. So in terms of, so really it kind of looks something like this. Okay, now if we drew it with, not on isometric paper, the same as that, if we drew it from the front, then we'd have a triangle like this, and then the side would be a rectangle, and then obviously underneath there. So it's a triangular prism. That's how, this way is how I often draw it. This would be if you had isometric paper. So it's a triangular prism. Okay, so when we look at large objects, we usually see a perspective view. Objects look smaller when they are farther away. Create a one-point perspective drawing of a box. Questions 1 and 2 have been drawn for you. So take a look over here. It says perspective view, a drawing that shows some parts to look like they are farther away. And so really on a two-dimensional piece of paper, it's not going to be like this triangular prism where we've kept everything sort of proportional. It's going to look like basically taking that 3D object and like projecting it onto a piece of paper. So the back part is going to actually be smaller on the paper, but it'll look like it is proportional. So hints here. So the 1 and 2 have hints. So it says draw a horizontal line near the top of the drawing space. This is the horizontal, so this line here, and then label it, horizontal line. Draw the vanishing point in the center of the horizontal line and label it. And then you're going to go to the left of the vanishing point. Okay, make sure it's to the left. And we're going to do a rectangular prism. And so it says draw a square or rectangle in the lower left-hand corner, which has already been done for you. This is the front face of the box. So this is putting it horizontal, like looking at the front of the box. It's going to be on the paper, not like on isometric. Then you're going to join 3 corners of your rectangle to the vanishing point with straight lines. So I'm going to freehand it. So here, maybe I'll do it in green. So I'm going to join that. So the 3 corners, not this bottom one, but the 3 that are sort of exposed. That one there, and that one there. Okay, these lines are called orthogonals. They're really perpendicular from those sides if it was in 3 dimensions. Obviously, it's not perpendicular when you look on a 2 dimensions. Then to draw the back edge of the top of the box, draw a horizontal line between the orthogonals. So I'll do that in blue. So parallel to this top here, I'll draw horizontal. Okay, and then to draw the back right edge, draw a vertical from that horizontal. So now it's going to be parallel to this front vertical. So it's going to be down like that. And then erase the orthogonals that are not sides of the box. So basically, I'm going to keep this here, keep this here, keep this here, and then erase these. So that's a perspective view, because really when you look at a box like that, if you think about it, if you kind of let your eyes sort of blur over, that line there is shorter than this line here, even though it's not when you have the 3D object in front of you. But on paper, that's what it is. Okay. So it says here, which type of diagram appears more realistic, isometric or one-point perspective? Really is kind of up to you and how you visualize things. I think the isometric myself, but it's kind of a personal thing. So Renata is designing a toy doghouse. Make one-point perspective drawing of her doghouse. Okay, so draw a horizontal line. So we'll do that. There. Draw a vanishing point towards the right end, just to give more space. So draw here. Vanishing, I'll just abbreviate it. Then draw the front of the doghouse below the horizontal line. Okay, so what do we need to have here? So remember, you're drawing the front as if you're looking straight on. Okay, then draw the orthogonal lines for the sides and roof. So again, I'm going to freehand those so I can erase some of them. Okay, and then draw all the lines that will complete the drawing. So then you go and so I'll do it in blue. So you do one parallel to this side of the roof. So I'll do it there. Actually, I'm going to do it a little closer because it's not that deep of a doghouse. So maybe about there, parallel to that, and then vertical there. Okay, and then we'll keep that one, that one, that one, and then erase the green. Okay, so that would be a one-point perspective drawing. Next one, Nazir is a freelance artist. She made a one-point perspective drawing of a truck for a magazine. Where is the vanishing point of her drawing? So it says draw orthogonal lines through the truck. So, oops, I'm going to do lines. I'm going to make them, I'm going to make them thin. And so it's kind of going to the left here. So, looks like this way. I'm going to go out that way. I'm going to go out this way. I'm going to go from the top here. I'm going to go along the bottom. Where else? Maybe from along the side here. You can see that it's pretty close. I'm not terribly accurate, but the perspective, the vanishing point is around there. Okay. So all the orthogonal lines meet at approximately the vanishing point. One point, which we call the vanishing point. Okay, so that's that section. Okay, so work on the practice and then head on to 7.4.